Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Mawad coming to you again out in the highway and the byway, bringing out this gospel, this truth, to edify the hopefully elect of Yasharala, those that were here and those that were forbear, the so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos, the 1 or 2/3 of our people, that Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, is your enemy, and the Lord Yahweh is going to destroy him. But it's always a pleasure to let Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, know that it's always a pleasure to let you know that your end is coming soon. Before we get started, let's turn these give over and 1 or 2. Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakatash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles, great millstone, likewise, brothers, of the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly, feeding, seeking, brothers and sisters, tuning in, shalom. All right, busy week this week. You know the Paso is coming. And as always, the people here in Great Babylon, America, especially our people, are in a spirit of mirth and in the spirit of hope. Because why? They follow the ways of this devil, Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, okay, in believing that what the prophets are preaching is not going to come to pass. But the Lord has something for that ass. Let's go into the book of Jeremiah 5, start verse 20. It reads, "Declare this in the house of Jacob, 12 tribe of Israel, and publish it in Judah, saying, Hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have eyes and see not, which have ears and hear not." So we can come out here on the highway and the byway, and all we are is a spectacle to these people. Okay, so here it is. I'm out here in El Paso, Texas, and being a dark-skinned brother out here, these light-skinned, Hispanics and Latinos, they see this as just some spectacle. Man, look at that nigga. He's always out there, just standing up talking to himself. That's okay, because these are the same ones who right now, they haven't been picked up by ICE agents yet. Okay, this crock hasn't kicked down on their door yet, so they feel like they're safe. Oh, I have a piece of paper that says I'm an American citizen. No, you're not. You're a prisoner of war, and it's a spiritual war that's going on here. And you men are not doing anything about it. You're not stepping up to the plate, man. Okay, but that's okay. Like the brother Zam put out there a video concerning these people who are going to be caught. Yahushua is going to come like a thief in the night and catch these niggas and these spicks off guard. Okay, catch them off guard, because they're in their leads right now. So they're not listening, because this is not profitable to them. It says, "Fear ye not me," said the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, who were and called God and Jesus. "Will you not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by perpetual decree, that it cannot pass it? And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it." How many roaring you see going on right now? You got these doggone Edomites right now in Great Babylon, America, walking around with picket signs. When was the last time you saw Edomites walk around with picket signs talking about this is not fair? We have a cruel government. Get rid of Elon Musk, blah 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 blah. Well, we've been our people have been marching since the '60s, telling you, okay, that your doggone government is a wicked doggone entity here on earth. Okay, but now you're experiencing it. You see Esau them right now. They're trying to change up some of their strategies right now, and the reason why they're doing that is because they're listening to the prophets. Okay, they're watching our videos, man. They might be taking down some of them, with some of the old channels or the ones that they think really is going to expose them heavy. But at the end of the day, the Lord only allowed them to do what He wants them to do. Okay. So you see it right now. They're talking about make America great again. Things are going to be tough for a little while. No, things are not going to be tough for a little while. Things are going to get progressively worse and worse and worse. And it's going to get progressively worse for you doggone so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos. It's astonishing how proud the poor can be. It's astonishing how proud the poor can be. Okay? So here we are, bright sunlight. Everybody's feeling really good about themselves, because you know what? Hey, there ain't no guns that's coming after me right now. I don't feel threatened. Okay? I'm not being put in an internment camp. Blah, 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 blah. So right now, this is all about a mockery to them. But those jeers is going to change into tears real soon. Okay? Continuing on, it says, But this people are the revolting and the rebellious side, they revolted and gone. Neither say they in their heart, let us now fear the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, our power, that giveth rain, both the former and the latter, in the season he reserved unto us the appointed weeks of the harvest. So the Lord is going to have a particular time when he's going to seal the elect. The elect is going to be sealed. And then those judgments are going to come hardcore. This is where the Lord is not going to restrain the hands of the doggone devil. He saw you, the so-called white man, that you passive-aggressive niggas and spicks like to worship so much. All right? You like to worship them so much. Right? He's not going to hold back their hands. So he's going to allow Esau to do all those things and the deep thoughts. And if you know these damn devils, man, they got a lot of fantasies, okay? So right now you're seeing a bit of, hardship for some people. They losing their job, and that life that they thought they was going to have is not there. And when this is really going to get serious, especially with you doggone women, you doggone hard-headed, stubborn hoes out there, okay? It's when that doggone welfare is taken away from your ass. When that welfare is taken away from your ass. When the authority are no longer coming to save your ass, okay, from a frustrated man that you have shit on again and again, okay? It's going to be field day out here. Not to mention the fact that Esau has already brought over these rapists and murderers from Africa and the Middle East, okay, and those Baltic states, okay. These men are not like the men here in Great Babylon, America. Passive and coming up to you damn women and hugging you and giving you compliments and stuff like that. Nah. Okay? So it's going to be a different spirit that the Lord is going to be having here in Great Babylon, America. It says your iniquities have turned away these things and your sins have withholding good things from you. So because we've been wicked, we've had good things held from us. This is coming from that curse from Deuteronomy 27. Deuteronomy 28. Okay, but we're still under those curses. But if you actually have been paying attention, those curses are actually lifting off of Jacob and now going on these other tribes, in particular starting with these Edomites, okay? Don't worry, these other tribes are going to get it too. These so-called Asians and so-called Africans and so-called Middle Easterns that are over here prospering. They're going to get it too, because Esau is going to, you got to think of the devil. He don't like to see anybody doing better than him, so they're going to be raiding these towns, raiding these little, so-called little China and all that stuff. They're going to be getting raided by these Edomites. Who's going to go through and go, you damn goats, why is it that you get more than I did? Okay? And then they can know why so-called blacks was out there marching and talking about the shit. Now they can know what it's like to get hanged from a doggone tree. Continuing on, it says, for among my people are found wicked men, they lay wait, and he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men. We can use an example of this, Sakari. But now he's out it. See, the Lord get his ass, man. The Lord finally got that nigga. He put that nigga out there. See, because that nigga is proud, man. And so now the Lord has got his ass, and now the Lord has now exposed his ass, and now he's crying about, oh, poor me. And I love how the brothers from Great Mosul and likewise brothers just using that opportunity to bring him out and expose him even more, man. Because this dude was proud, man. You weren't doing the work of the Lord. You were doing the work of the damn devil, nigga. Okay? Extortion. Okay? Doing what? Sodomy shit. Okay? All kinds of crap. And because our people tend to like people who look bigger than they really are. Come on, man. If you got to resort to extorting your own people, if you got to resort, okay, to swindling your own people, you ain't shit, nigga. See, you ain't shit. You don't have legitimate skills where you go out there and you're building something and you're getting a pay. You have legitimate clients, you are a legitimate business, to acquire your wealth. You couldn't wait. You don't have the skill for that. All you are is just a fucking nigga. That's all you was, man. A nigga. Okay? And the Lord exposed your niggerism. Okay? And that's going to happen to ISCPK, and that's going to happen to IUIC. I can't wait. And maybe the Lord did your ass in first so that they would repent, because he probably has something greater especially for IUIC. The purple, I call them the purple marching dinosaurs, like Barney. They're marching, blah, blah, singing cadence. And the Lord is probably going to have it to where he saw some Edomite going to be sitting up in some building, and snipe certain brothers, certain niggas in that marching parade. Huh? What are you gonna do about that, Nate? Dumb nigga. All right. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 13, and starting with verse 6, it reads, "Howl ye, for the day of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty." So it's coming from the Almighty, Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? And when we tell you about the destruction that's coming here, okay, leading up to that, you have the MOTB, or the mark of the beast. You have famine. You have seditions amongst men. Okay, you have the race war that's going to be coming through. Okay. You have a lot of things that's going to be taking place here in Great Babylon, America, prior, okay, to all of these, before Great Babylon, America is finally destroyed. All right? But y'all don't want to listen to that. It goes, "There shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They should be amazed at one another. Their faces should be as flames." So why are you going to be that way? If you don't understand, okay, what is going to be coming to you, okay, you live in this la la la, okay. So for example, just now, you have Jake walking with his woman, and they could have walked by here and they could have probably heard this priest, heard the scripture, but because I'm a so-called black man like them, they walk around in the back, not knowing that this word could have very well saved their ass in the future, but the Lord don't want them. See, this is the difference between us and you guys. I'm not going to look at your ass and go, "Hey, come over here, man. You know you're a Hebrew Israelite." Nah, if you don't walk over here, man, the Lord did not mean for you to hear this. Okay, the angels are blocking you. She's walking with a doggone tied up trousers like that. He's walking behind her like a little doggone simp. And you can tell she runs a house with her doggone fake weave and a fake Chinese synthetic hair on her head. All right? But see, this is our people. Because see, our people know when they come up here, there is order. There is order. People know there's order when they come up here. So this is the reason why people only can move. Be a man, dog. Be a man. Why are you looking? Why are you looking? Okay? People are afraid because when they come up here, they understand that this is order. Okay? This is order. Now, if I had a table up here with some coffee and some cookies and some other shit, a big picture of cock-ass Jesus up here, had a suit and necktie on, every car would be stopping by like that. They want to come and get a free snack and talk about, "Yeah, praise to Jesus," or "Hey, Jesus," or whatever the fuck y'all want to damn call him. But see now, they look and they see the mark of the beast sign here. They see the 12 tribe Hebrew Israelite sign. I am dressed up in the ancient garment. Okay? I'm also a so-called black man. Oh boy, that's very threatening to them. Plus you have the beard, so that's kind of freaking intimidating to them too. So they don't gonna know. Okay, when you step up here, don't come up here in foolishness. We don't speak in our own mind. We speak from the scriptures, and that's just the way it is. And your ass is gonna be up here. And that's what our people don't like. Let's continue on here. It says, "Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed at one another. Their faces shall be as flames." So if they're amazed, like, wow, those guys were right out there, man. Like, what the hell is going on? And this is what you're going to hear all the time. It's like, what the hell is going on? We'll tell you what's going on. You think these crackers was hardcore on your ass before when they was turning around and hanging your dumb ass on the tree. Okay? When they was beating you into slavery. Okay, when they was chasing your ass down and bonging you. That's a term that we use in the Caribbean, bongi, which means basically buck breaking. Okay? Man raping. Okay? Oh, y'all haven't seen nothing yet. Y'all haven't seen nothing yet. Most of you people are so out of shape and so fast you can't even run 100 meters. You're not going to get away from this judgment, man. The Lord is fattening y'all up and making y'all even more stupid as the day goes by. You men are softer than cat shit. Okay? Cat shit. Scared to check your damn woman. Scared to check your damn children. Scared to be the hell of doggone order, man. Alright? And it says, "Behold, the day of the Lord, Yahweh shall come cruel." It didn't say he coming good. He said cruel. Okay? Both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Oh yeah, that's right, man. All right? So this place has already been destined to be destroyed. So prophesied, the Great Babylon America, okay, the kingdom or the headquarters of the kingdom, or the queendom of Edom, as I like to call them, queendom, okay, just fill it with fucking sissies and shit. Alright? It's going to be destroyed. Now, we do live here. We still have to pay bills. We still have to live amongst you people, even though you're very irritating. Okay? But at the same time, okay, your spirit needs to come out of Great Babylon America. The spirit needs to come out of Great Babylon America, because you need to understand that this place is going to be destroyed. This place is going to be destroyed. Alright? Let's go into Revelation 18. The book of Revelation 18. Because we always tell you not to align yourself with this man. Now, going on in the news right now, you have U.S. trying to cozy up with Russia. You have the thing that's going on with Ukraine. You also have NATO that's... Well, America said that they might get away from NATO, which we know about that. We know that's what it's going to lead to is the desating the war. Okay? And we know America being abandoned. Okay? Keep in mind here, every war that the United States has been in since the 1970s. Okay, you could actually look at World War II. They had the Allied nations, and then afterward, you had the Vietnam War and a bunch of these other wars, or these other little campaigns that they had. Pretty much in every campaign, the United States has had the assistance of these NATO nations. Okay, they've had the assistance of these NATO nations. It doesn't matter if they're going against one nation or two nations or whatever the case is that. They've had the assistance of the NATO nations. So what Trump is doing, and what the Lord Yahweh has Trump doing right now, okay, is bringing prophecy to pass. Okay, basically they're biting the hands that feed them. They're making enemies of all of these nations. You see, even right now, this week, he went back and pulled back on some of the tariff move that he's going to make, because he realized it's stupid. First of all, if you're going to bring manufacturing back to America, you need to have skilled laborers. And that's the problem America doesn't have. America does not have skilled laborers. What you have is a bunch of obese, fat people that buy a bunch of products that is made elsewhere, especially in China. So you don't have that skill anymore. Okay? You don't have that skill anymore. They've trained these other nations to have the skill to produce the cars and all of the products. And all you have is a consumerism type of environment. This is a consumer economy. It's not an economy full of skilled people. The technology that you see right now with the AI and all of that stuff, that's these doggone oh, that's a big truck. That's these East Indians or Indians that are Chinese, or these Asians that are the ones that did all of the programming and stuff like that. And now Esau saying, hey, get the hell back home. Okay? We don't need you no more. So that actually brings out that prophecy of where there will be no more work here in Egypt. Okay, which the head or tail will do. Because all the decision, because you have a perverse spirit that's in the leader of Great Babylon America, every decision that's made is being made to destroy the people. Whatever does it say? He that's evil to himself with the home can be good. So guess what? If you're seeing video after video with strung out crackhead Edomite all over Great Babylon America, they're screaming and talking about how expensive food is. They're screaming and talking about the fact that they can't make ends meet. They're screaming and talking about the fact that they're sick of working and they don't see no way out of great debt. Okay? What does that tell you? How much more so for the rest of us? Okay? You really believe, okay? And see, this particular town, when you look at it, okay, this is about 90% Latino and Hispanics. Okay? 90% Latino and Hispanics. Or 85%, I say 85% was what I last saw. Astonishingly, about 60% of them, or 65% of them, identify as white. Identify as white. So that doesn't come as a surprise to me when I see how they interact with the few dark-skinned brothers that are out here. because for the most part, they believe or can see themselves as doggone white. Here you are speaking a fucking doggone Hispanic, but you actually identify yourself as a cracker. And this is why you see why, you know, I live around a neighborhood, and none of my neighbors ever speak. And that is good, because I don't want to speak to them, especially the ones across the street. All right? They think their shit don't stink. Okay? But I can guarantee you when the shit goes down, they'll be looking across the street and going, maybe we should get with that doggone nigga that's across there, you know, whatever the case is like that. All right? Now, we warn you doggone niggas in space to get the hell out of Dodge, to get out of this place. But you don't. Okay, let's go into Scripture, Revelation 18, and starting with verse 4. And it reads, I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out before my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, okay, sodomy, murder, thievery, okay, adultery, blasphemous, okay, idolatry, all these things. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Do not be partakers of it. And it says, I receive not of her plagues. What are those plagues going to be? The Lord said that he's going to judge this place with famine. He's going to judge this place with, you can have atmospheric issues like doggone earthquake. Okay? You can have pestilence, disease. You know they all took the doggone C-19. You're going to have seditions amongst men. People are not going to get along. You're going to have that sword. Everybody's going to be swinging that doggone sword. Okay? You're going to have the beasts of the field. So all these are judgments that the Lord is going to bring. When your government doesn't stop. You got a town like this that has like what, two grocery stores. How long you doggone dumb ass El Pasoians think the food is going to last when you all start killing each other? How long do you think it's going to last? You got one grocery store up there, a doggone Walmart over there, and these people are actually driving around with their windows screwed up like they the shit. So damn proud. All of you are going to kill each other real soon for a doggone slice of bread. You know, they're looking at you like you get like 5 heads or some shit, man. You're being warned about what's going to be coming right here. And from what I've seen from being out here for the last 3 years, you people are not prepared. Okay? You're not prepared at all. None of you are mentally, and most of you are definitely not physically prepared. You're not prepared for the judgment that the Lord is going to be bringing here at El Paso. You think they brought a couple thousand doggone service members over there on the border for your protection? You look exactly like the doggone people that they're rounding up and sending down to Guantanamo. But you're proud. You are damn proud. It says, for sins are breached unto heaven, and power her remember her iniquities. All wickedness, man. Just pure doggone wickedness in this doggone place. Let's go into the book of Amos, and let's see who the laws was given to. Let's see who the laws was given to. Now, obviously, we cannot follow the laws, you know, all the laws here in Great Babylon, America, and our salvation is not going to be based on the laws. It's not, okay? If you're not written in the book of life, then basically you just existed, and that's all there is to it. So let's go into the book of Amos, and this is the book of Amos, 3. Book of Amos 3, starting with verse 1. This is the book of Amos 3, starting with verse 1. And it reads, hear this word that the Lord, Yahweh, Shai, who the word when he called God and Jesus, had spoken against you, O children of Israel, the 12th tribe of Israel, so-called blacks, Americans, and Latinos, where your seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Against the whole family. See that? So he's not just speaking against Judah, or Ephraim, or Manasseh, okay? Or the Levites. He's speaking against the whole family, the whole 12 tribes. Which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Therefore I will punish you for all of your iniquities, wickedness. wickedness. Okay, I shed no tears when I see doggone these eves. Okay, our niggas alike suffering here in Great Babylon, America. I definitely ain't shedding no tears for no doggone Edomite or no Gook or Chinks when they suffer here in Great Babylon, America. Now, obviously, we can't follow all 613 commandments, but there are those that we can actually do, like the brother. I think it was from Remnant Save 144 or the Houston, Dallas. Like he said, you can grow your beard. Okay, you can grow your beard. Things say that you can grow. You can grow your beard. All right? You don't have to eat shrimp. You don't have to eat lobster. You don't have to eat the abominable food. We bring it out to you all the doggone time when we go into Leviticus 11. Okay? Leviticus 11, it tells you the dietary law is very simple. So we tell all of you that you should do those are things, those are commandments that y'all can follow, but y'all don't want to listen. Okay? And that's okay, because the Lord has given us, He's given us the laws, and you don't want to listen to the Lord. Let's go into the book of Let's go into the book of Luke 12, because this is the mentality that Jake Simmer has, and as always, this particular road is extremely it's not this road is it's on the side of the highway. The problem with it is it's actually very windy, so it's hard to put up signs, and it's hard to I typically want to actually bring the actual physical Bible itself, but it's just always windy. Even on a common day, everything here blows around, so it makes it very difficult to really showcase the signs and stuff like that. But I'm not going to go hide under a damn house or under a building, in my comfort zone to do it, because there's no traffic. Okay, and we're supposed to be seen, okay, by the people. We're supposed to be seen by the people, and it's not about our comfort. So yeah, it is miserable the fuck out here. The wind blowing every doggone thing all over the damn place. But hey, it is what it is. What did I say? Let's go into the book of Luke 12. Let's go into the book of Luke 12. Kind of like jumping a little bit all over the place today. Sometimes I have scriptures already prepared. Other times I will not prepare them, so that the Spirit can flow aesthetically. So this is the book of Luke 12, starting verse 16. And let's go into this parable, because this parable is actually something that you really got to consider when you think about everything that you do. Here's the reason why you hear a lot of brothers always say, Lord willing. Keep in mind here, Lord willing. The reason why you hear a lot of brothers say, Lord willing, is because, let's go into this parable and you'll see what I'm talking about here. So this is written in red, which means that the Mashiach is talking about this. It says, and he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. So basically, this man was doing really well, which we see a lot of Jakes are doing really well. I think it was one of the brothers, elder brothers, who brought it out about the fact that you have these camps, certain camps, okay, or certain brothers in these other camps out there that are doing well enough where they've become very financially fat through extortion and through basically conning their viewers. Okay, that's the reason why it's very important to them to get 10, 15,000 views per lesson or per video that they put up. Those aren't even lessons. Okay, and to have like 20 or 30,000 subscribers, because the more you have, let's say if you got a percentage, like 10% of them is giving you money or contributing to you, that could add up to money. And somebody said something like where they was making like $100,000 a week or $100,000 a month, you know, selling scriptures and other things, other malicious things, okay, that didn't profit the children of Israel. Okay, so they sit on their leaves. They're not going out in the highway and the byway. They now think that they're too good because, hey, why would you come out here in the hot sun or ants biting you or bugs bugging you, people looking at you laughing, you know, as they drive by, you know, mocking you? Why would you come out here and leave a nice cushy house and fireplace and, you know, your personal bar in your home to come out here and stand up and preach? You're comfortable, okay? So that's the way this man was. He's giving glory to himself. Now watch how he's giving glory to himself. He goes, and he said, this will I do. I will pull down my bonds and build greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. So he's going to build greater, meaning that what? He's looking for that generational wealth. This is the mindset of a lot of Hebrew Israelites. Generational wealth. Oh, wow, I'm doing great right now. So let me create generational wealth. Now listen up here. As men of the Lord, you ought to be responsible. Meaning what? You ought to be fiscally or financially responsible. Okay? Don't spend your money stupidly. You still got to pay bills. You got to put a roof over the head of your loved ones, or assist whoever you can assist if that person deserve it. Okay? And obviously you cannot squander away what you have on bullshit. Okay? On bullshit. But at the same time, we always have to be have the mindset that what? I read to you in the opening of this lesson about the bounds that this place cannot cross. Meaning what? The bounds that Esau, who's running this place, cannot cross. Damn, there's a lot of pigeon on that damn house. Oh my goodness, they must... it says, and I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much good laid up for many years. Take thine ease, eat, drink, and be merry. But Paul said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul should be required of thee. Then whose shall these things be which thou hast provided? So basically what the Lord has done is the Lord took his life. Think about that airplane crash up in D.C. They were about less than a minute from landing. If many of you have flown, you know that people pull out their cell phone, start pulling out their cell phone as soon as that plane hit the doggone tarmac. So I can imagine a lot of them, you know, they were getting ready to pull out their cell phone and talk to somebody who's sitting up in the airport waiting for them and going, oh, we landed, you know, and they're going on to their next flight. And just like that, in a blink of an eye, they were all dead in 5 seconds. I looked at the clock and I did a countdown of when that helicopter hit that plane to when they hit that water. 5 seconds, they're all dead. So this is how, when you understand how the Lord deals with wicked people and boastful people and proud people, then you should understand that he can snap your life anytime he wants. And he can do it in the most horrific way he wants to do it. So you can't boast of tomorrow. You can't turn around and say, okay, because I have a nice house or a job, or I can eat good and all that stuff like that, I'm not going to go do this work. Sometimes the Lord might give that to you to go test you out to see if you're actually going to sit on your ass. Isn't this what you wanted? You wanted wealth? See, that's these people out here. See, a lot of them, they're driving in these really nice vehicles. All tinted up, clean, drinking their doggone $9 cup of coffee. And life is good for them. They have their friends to talk to. They can text all day to somebody. You know, they got families that they can go sit down with. They don't feel lonely. They don't feel threatened. They think about the future. That wrath is not on them right now. So they don't feel any sense of urgency. There's no sense of urgency in anybody. Laissez-faire. And they will be caught off guard. They will be caught off guard. Okay? So the Lord took his life. The Lord took his life. It says, so he says, so is he that laid up treasure for himself and is not rich towards power. And he said unto the disciples, therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what ye shall eat, neither for the body what ye shall put on. Okay? Now, being in this flesh, you're always constantly thinking like, oh man, what am I going to eat today? I mean, it's just kind of like, what you think, you know. But what he's really talking about is the fact that as long as you have the minimum, or as long as you have what is really needed, which is what? Food, shelter. Why are you worrying about all this other show-off things? Things that's going to be giving you the glory and the praise of men, which is what these other cats are looking at. And so when you see the glory and praise of men, you can become corrupted. That's egotistical. You want to be seen. Well, hey, Sakari, or what's his name? Alazer. You're being seen right now. How do you like it? No? You're being seen. Because I can't log on to YouTube without seeing a video and done on your ass, man. I'm loving it. I've mentioned you many times in many of my videos. I'm showing you as a doggone false prophet and a nigga that's full of shit. Okay? And it was the elder brother from Remnant Save 144 that brought up a video talking about the downfall of the Sicaris. Because just as it was before, we seen it here today. We seen it here today in modern times. Now you have the whole camp going up against each other. They're talking about things or exposing things that, yeah, we already knew about it. Because you can see the spirit of these men would not, the spirit of man, that fear Yahweh Bashim Shai. They were more all about, you know, the praise of men. Okay, having their wars, being Mr. Popular on these podcasts. I mean, really getting beside themselves, and they were warned. And now they get now the results is coming to them, and they don't. And now you wanna cry. Now you prove you're not that bad boy. What happened to the nigga that carries the strap? Now you crying like a damn bitch on camera. Nigga, I would have turned that camera off. At least show some fucking manhood and turn that camera off, and then turn it back on after you wipe your eyes. Crying on camera for what? That's why the elder brother Manakazar said we don't deal with that melodramatic shit. Okay? You know, he turned right into the typical Babylonian man. Fuck you, nigga. All right. So this describes these guys. Okay, they're focusing on what they have. Yeah, you have it good. Brothers go through great pains to not flash their house or show their car, what kind of car they're driving, or flash any form of or any visual form of wealth or doing well in life, doing so well in life on the camera. It's focused on the lesson, and that's why you see brothers and they focus it on the brother sitting on the couch and they go into the scriptures, not panning the camera around to go see, you know, your art collection or other shit like that. Yeah, there are brothers who have things that they collected in the world or had very high paying career or whatever case like that, and so they have things. But you don't have to pan it around. You don't have to show your congregation that. Now people only subscribing to you or coming to your doggone channel because they know you. Oh man, this guy's got it going on. This ain't about that. The focus is on giving glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Shai, not also what the hell you have. Because just like how the Lord made this man, how the Lord gave this man all that wealth, but instead of praising the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai, what did he do? He thought, but he's going to expand it, create generational wealth. And he's going to sit on his monkey ass and do not a damn thing. Instead of figuring out how the hell he could try to repay back Yahweh Shemel Shai, you know, which we can't. We can never repay back the Lord. But you see brothers make their body a sacrifice. This is all we can do, and even this is like not enough. And it's like, what else can we do? I don't know what else to do. Okay. Let's go into Zechariah. Actually, let's go to Isaiah 19. Start with verse 1, because MAGA is going to be actually a cause of demise of a lot of Americans, and I think they've already seen it. They have something called, what is it? FAFO. Fuck around and find out. That's something new. I've never heard of it before. So these tribulation always seem to bring out a whole lot of new type of acronyms, so to speak. You understand? A lot of new acronyms. I've never heard of it before, but apparently right now it's called FAFO, which is fuck around and find out. And so I guess right now people who have fucked around, they're now finding out, okay, that Trump didn't give a rat's ass about you, which we could have told you already, niggas. We could have told you that already. This is Isaiah chapter 19, and starting with verse 1, it says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh shall ride it upon a swift cloud." Now, in case you don't know what Egypt is, this place is known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt. June is coming up, a whole month dedicated to sodomy. I don't think Trump actually outlawed that. Of course he wouldn't outlaw that. He can't, because this place is known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt, so he can't outlaw that. It's already been an imprint in the scriptures of what this place is. All right? It says, "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord." And it's also, Egypt is synonymous to slavery, which we all are slaves here. All right? So we're all slaves here, and then this is a sodomite queendom, a faggot queendom. Men are faggots. All right? All the men are, most of the men of Great Babylon, America, are faggots. Give it a talk there. You know, I never trust a nigga that I don't know walking up to me, man, because it's like, the fuck you want? "The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh shall ride upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof." So when the Lord started putting that judgment on Egypt, you've seen the hearts of, in fact, the hearts are melting right now. The hearts of Egyptians are now melting right now as we speak. Okay? A lot of you people are fronting. You're not legitimately happy. You're fronting. Okay? It says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians." This is already happening. Now, bullets ain't flying yet. Okay, they hasn't gotten to the physical part yet. What you have right now is you have a difference between, okay, a set of government that's saying we should do this, and then you have a set that's saying we should do that. Okay? So you have a thug of war going on right now, okay? And we're just talking about Great Babylon, America. We're not talking on the global scale yet. That's going to come. Because World War III is going to come. No matter how you look at it. Russia is going to invade the United States of America, okay? So you see those troops at the border right now? Those troops are at the border because they already know through the scriptures that the United States is going to be invaded. They can't prevent it. Why the hell would you put thousands of doggone well-armed, doggone troop, drone planes, Apache helicopter? I saw a bunch of Chinooks flying around the other day and a bunch of doggone Black Hawk helicopters in the air yesterday. Why would you put them on the damn border for a bunch of doggone sickly fucking doggone weak-ass people just trying to cross the border supposedly to have the American life? What is there to cross? What is there to cross? Why would you have a military force for a bunch of sickly people trying to cross the border? Okay, so it's bigger than that, Jake. It's bigger than that. It says, "And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, and to them that are familiar spirits, and to the wizard." None of it is going to help you. Oh, this is one of those things where you can doggone turn around and be like, well, you know, this is what your procrastinators or your pronosticators, this is not going to be the case. Okay, you people are going to be terrified. You're going to be in great fear, man. It says, And the Egyptians will like give over to the hand of a cruel Lord, which is already happening. Trump, you're doing an excellent job, I would say. What's the other guy named? Elon Musk, you're doing awesome. For Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Y'all are doing wonderful. Alright? Y'all are doing wonderful. You're doing a wonderful job, Trump. Go Trump. Okay? A cruel Lord. Trump, just so you know, we know you're a seasoned arrow. You're going to do a whole lot of bad things to these people, okay? A lot of bad things. Oh boy, you're going to do a lot of bad things. You probably know it, or you probably don't even know it. But the Lord has chosen you to be that bad guy. I think you're the best guy. I think you're the best guy for it. And fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemashai, not the Lord of hosts. Yahweh Shemashai is all about warfare, and he likes death. He likes to put wicked people to death. Okay? He likes to put wicked people to death. So, them dead angels are on standby as we speak right now. Getting ready. Woo! Woo! Oh boy, you people, I don't think you Babylonians understand what is coming to you. I really don't. Actually, you don't. You people actually really don't understand really what's coming to you. You really, really don't. They don't know. Okay? Let's go, let's go to Psalms 10 and start on verse 7. Because Esau is lying to Jake's. Esau is lying to Jake's. Now, keep in mind here, every brother has a different way how they bring out this word. Everybody does. Some people going more ancient history. Some people go more news, just all news, current news, so current events, and kind of a mixture of things like that. But at the end of the day, our job is to bring out the prophecy. Our job is to put the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai into our people. Okay? So we use the headlines, we go into the scriptures, we can see where it's matching. Everything is matching accordingly. We look at the past judgments to the tribe of Israel, and we can see where that's just happening again. Okay? So we come on, we bring it out at the end of the day because our faces will be set against Mount Seir, which this place, okay, is Mount Seir / Great Babylon, America, / Idumea, okay, / spiritual Sodom in Egypt, okay, / Bozrah. A whole lot. Daughter of Babylon, also known as daughter of Babylon. And Egypt is, and these Egyptians, or these so-called white people, the Edomites, they're going to have that cup passed over them. What is that cup? That cup is that indignation in the Lord He had for us, but now it's given to them. They have to go through it. And it's a double whammy for them. Double the length of time in slavery, and the conclusion of it, unlike us, who actually got to get freed and saved 1/3 of us. The Egyptians, or the so-called Idumeans, they're going, or the Idumeans, or the Edomites, they're going to be wiped out of existence. Okay? So let's go into the book of Psalms. Let's go into the book of Psalms 10. And starting with verse 7. Oh, nobody gives a crap. Okay? So you can have thousands of cars pass by. I have a parking lot in the back of me that has like about 50 different spaces, so I strategically chose this spot for that reason. This is an exceptionally busy road here in El Paso. Exceptionally busy trip. A lot of the action takes place. So next to the main highway, this is a very busy road. Nobody will stop by. Nobody will acknowledge. They don't care. So, but we don't get discouraged because of that. See, that's a difference right there. See, that's a difference right there. See, Sakari and the rest of these camps, they have to take a bull mic or a bull phone, microphone, and come up with a lot of gimmick to try to draw people in. So they'll agitate the people when they walk by, they'll be waving them down or whatever the case is like that, because it's not good enough for them to come out and just do the work, which is what? Just preach. We've been told, prophesy to the wind. Nobody's going to listen to you, nobody cares, their lives are too good, they're too comfortable, you're nothing. That's why the Lord said he picked the foolish things of the world. So here I am, a little guy, and I'm also a dark male here in a town where a lot of these Hispanic and Latinos, which is the population is 85% Latinos and Hispanic, of which 65% of them identify as white. As white. So what do you mean? What do you think about that? They identify themselves as white. They want nothing to do with you. You mean nothing to them. Okay? But when all hell breaks loose here, they cannot say that the Lord did not send one of his servants out here to stand up right here. Okay? Right here where you can see, to bring out this gospel and this truth with the signs and everything. Stand up right here. And not one of you wants to hear it. You now see Paso. Okay, and I'm going to bring that up. And what happens in the end? This is Psalm chapter 10, starting with verse 7. And it reads, his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. So, okay, this is Esau. He lies about us, calling us thieves, murderers, drug dealers. Okay, so underhandedly, while he is accusing us of all these things and setting up his troops to go and pretend like he's stopping the so-called cartel, in reality, what he's doing is he's boxing everybody in. Oh yeah. See, we are constantly used as the scapegoat for any time the so-called white man wants to do some horrible things. And he knows that it has to impact his people. It has to impact his people. So in the back of the mind of his people, they're willing to accept, okay, all of his aggressive behavior, all of his unrighteous decree, because it's supposed to be to come after the people that they despise the most. And these people despise us. They despise the so-called blacks, they despise the so-called Native Americans, they despise the so-called Hispanic and Latinos. And so we are being used as a scapegoat constantly for this man to come and do exactly what he wants to do. Those internment camps are going to hold a lot of you doggone Edomites, you so-called white people. It's going to be there for you. Even some of you have seen it, but you're called conspiracy theorists. Even some of you have seen it and you're warning. Nobody's listening to you. You're not using the scripture. And they still ain't listening to your ass. They're looking at this as entertainment. But he's using us. Because nobody cares about the life of a so-called black man or Native American or Latino. Nobody does. And the minute you start thinking, the minute you, Jake, start thinking that someone is actually concerned about your life, you're already dead. You're lost. Okay? Even amongst our people, nobody's concerned. The prophets are not valued amongst their own people. Yahweh Shai was not valued, okay, amongst the people when he came down. He was not valued. Nobody liked him. This is, continuing on, it says, he sitteth in the lurking places of the village, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privy set against the poor. So his legislation, everything he does and everything he sets up is designed to keep you down. It's designed to keep you down. Oh, you don't have a job? So what? You're still gonna, your credit is gonna go bad. First of all, we're gonna kill your credit. After we kill your credit, we're gonna throw you on the streets. I did a video earlier this week, I believe it was on Friday, saying that ye lords and gods, this place is not your rest. And I opened it up showing the clips of Jake's on the street on drugs, like zombies, dead. This is the best this man can do for you. Yet still you give your life and your soul to him. Okay? It says, he lied in wait, secret as a lion in his den. He lied in wait to catch the poor. He don't catch the poor when he draw them in his net. Hey, go wolf. Go wolf for me to kill you. Why don't you wolf for me to pass these laws to kill your ass? Okay? Boy, nothing is worse. Edomites are proud. Oh yeah, they're haughty, they're proud. But nothing is more worse than a proud nigger in a spit. Oh my goodness. Especially if they think that they're accepted or approved by the doggone so-called white man. They are so freaking proud. And what do we see happen each and every one of them? Look what happened to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson hated his Michael Jackson hated his heritage so much to the point where he surgically thinned up his lip. Okay. Bleached his skin to the point where he can't even walk in the sun. He has to hold an umbrella. And changed himself from a doggone masculine, or basically a sort of a feminine looking doggone nigger into a damn old, decrepit looking crapper. Wow. And the Lord put his doggone ass to that at age 50. All the touring in the world, all those friggin' doggone #1 albums and songs couldn't save his ass. The Lord said I saw a fucking bumbleclad Jamaican man come and inject his ass and put it. But you know what? Michael Jackson actually died a very, how should I say? He died a very easy death. He died in his sleep. The Lord did not kill him the way he killed like Aaliyah. Aaliyah was burned to a crisp in a plane crash. So much so that they had to keep a closed casket because she was just burned up. So that tells you just how wicked she was, and how angry the Lord was with her that he actually put her to death in that fashion. But Michael Jackson died in his sleep. Continuing to say, as he approached it and humbled himself, that the poor may fall by a strong one. See, we don't fall by it. That's the fools. Because it doesn't matter what comes out of the mouth of any of these presidents. At the end of the day, you're going to be a slave in the kingdom. Okay? At the end of the day, you're going to be a slave in the kingdom. So we're not impressed with you. We thank the Lord Yahweh Shah that you're doing exactly what he wants you to do. Okay? Which is to get these people out of their comfort zone. Okay? And punish these people. And that's what we pray for. But we're not impressed with any of you doggone presidents or any of you doggone kings on this earth. Maybe these doggone 2/3 niggas in Spicks are because they're weak-minded. It's not cold, but y'all still everybody's driving with their doggone window up and the heat cranking. What happens when there's no electricity? What happens when there's an EMP and your car can't move? Most of these people cannot even walk a doggone mile to save their life. What about when you have to carry 60 or 100 pounds in your doggone back and carry your life with you? What do you think the person that's been preparing is going to suddenly just hand it over to you? No. They're not going to do that. Okay, let's go into Ecclesiasticus. Let's see if I can see here. I'm having a hard time seeing. The sun is actually. I can't see. I'm having a hard time seeing here because of the. We're going to close it out with this. And hopefully I can do an additional lesson. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. 12, starting verse 10, and it reads, never trust thine enemy, for his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So Esau would never, ever change. He would never, ever have love for you, Jake. Genesis 27:41 proves that. Where Esau hated you in his heart. So when they crouch and they smile and they tell you they can do this and do that for you, and they're not doing any of these things for you doggone Jakes, man. You so-called Black Americans, Latino. It's for themselves. And it's for a few. Not for everybody. This man already said that he wants to bring the world population from 8 billion to 500 million, of which most of that is going to be made out of doggone Asian slaves. Because they already know that white people, so-called white people, are out of order. They will fight. And definitely that they don't want the Negroes around, that they want us out of existence. And they can get rid of these other tribes. So they're going to keep the Asians because they feel like the Asians are the most subordinate, mentally weak, physically weak people that they can somehow control. So you Asians actually should be, y'all should be offended by this crap of think out of you. Okay? It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed, and be aware of him, that thou be unto him as if thou hast wiped your looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not altogether been wiped away. Okay? So he can never change. So in this day and time, if this man have not proven to you that he is the devil, that the Bible speaks of, that he cannot be trusted, that you are not in the best of his interest. You show the video, Jakes squandered all over the street, homeless, drugged out. You're impacted by this DOG mass layoff. On top of that, pretty much the DEI strategy what they're using right now is to target you doggone so-called blacks and Americans and Latinos, whom they really believe, who they're saying is basically inferior in intelligence. And wait till AI take over. Wait till AI take over. Says, set him not by thee, lest when he has overthrown you, stand up in that place. Neither let him sit at that right hand, lest he seek to take that seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therein. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any as such come nigh to a wild beast? Esau is considered a wild beast. Book of Job goes into that, talking about the fact that they were chased out of society because they were fucking doggone, eating juniper type of fruits and stuff like that. They was talking in the language of hee-haw, cavemans. Okay? Cannot be trusted. Cannot be trusted. So why would you put a doggone beast? Okay? And you see the word serpent is describing Esau. Esau was described as a serpent before. Okay, in the book of Genesis, when he beguiled Eve. Okay? Meaning what? He's slick in his ways. And only the wise will see that. Only the people that want to be here in America is going to be played by these doggone Edomites. You're going to be played by the government. You're going to go there and you're going to whoa. You're going to think your opinion matters. You're going to think that you actually matter because you're doggone, because you're in darkness. But if you're in this light, you will not think that way. It won't matter to you. Because we already know what your true inheritance is, which is what? The meek shall inherit the earth. Okay? What is it? The wise consider the house of the wicked? We consider the house of the wicked. So there's nothing this man does that's impressive. If there's nothing that he does that's impressive. Okay? Just like how he's biding his time to come up against us. Okay? We're told to be patient and wait for the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, to take vengeance in this motherfucker. And that's exactly what we're doing. But in the meantime, we're going to go out and do what we are commanded to do, which is what? To edify his sheep. To feed his sheep. And his sheep is all of us. We're all sheep. Yeah, we have leaders, great men, apostles, bishops, but at the end of the day, we're all sheep. Okay? We're all sheep. So we feed each other. Okay? We feed each other. Okay? Lord willing, the elect was edified. Like to close out by giving all glory unto Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Hamadash. Shalom to the hopefully elect of Israel. Okay? Shalom. Paso is coming up.